Hey, listen. Go on to the, just go sit on the porch.
I'm dropping them off for good. Listen, I met a younger guy, and he don't want no kids, and he don't want to, listen, he don't want to deal with them. And so I'm dropping these kids off so me and him can live our life. We want to travel, we want to explore the world, and I can't do that with kids. I can't.
Nigga, what?
You notice how she talks about dating a younger guy the same way that older guys talk about dating younger women. And the reason for that is because when you older and you've been in a relationship and someone of your age drags you down, when you get to younger people, they're more manipulative, but they have a lot more energy that they're giving back to you that you feel like you lost. That's one of the reasons why people like to date younger, is to actually grab the youthful energy that they have whenever they feel like the person they've been with has been draining them. Relationships will drain you, and some people get drained so much that they don't even have enough energy left for life.
I cannot believe.
It's time for me to be happy, and I just want to be happy and stress-free without these children. That's all I want.
Then you should ask me, baby.
I shouldn't have to ask. You are the grandparent.
It's respect, Angel. It's respect.
Well, I hope that you respect my decision on moving on my life with my new man and no kids.
I'm not raising your kids.
Well, I'm not either.
Well, I don't know what to tell you because I'm not doing it. I'm just letting you know right now I'm not doing it.
Now, she's giving the children to the grandmother, and you'll notice that a lot of these single mothers, especially in the hood, they do that. They give it to the mom, they give it to the auntie to take care of it. And one of the reasons why they feel obligated to do that is because these mothers don't stop them from having kids. These mothers don't tell them to use protection. These mothers don't tell them to do that. A lot of moms coach their kids into having grandkids just so they have something to keep them company. You'll hear a lot of mothers even coach their sons into having grandkids just so they can have them. They'll say, oh, I don't want to be an old grandmother, or I don't want to be this. You need to start having kids. I've seen that. So she was probably one of those parents who coached her daughter into having kids. And now she feels like, hey, you wanted me to have kids so bad. Now you take care of them. But I could be wrong as well.
3 kids.
I'm tired of being a single parent. I'm tired.
But you laid out and made the decision to have 3 kids. That is not my responsibility. And this is the last time you're going to do this. You're not doing it anymore. It's your responsibility, not mine.
Well, it was not my plan to be no single parent.
Well, it's not my plan to be a grandmother that's going to take care of somebody's 3 kids because they feel like they're not responsible anymore, that they don't want to be a mother anymore either.
Well, look, I just can't. I can't do this no more. I'm tired. I'm overwhelmed. I'm stressed. It's the person. I can't do it.
And this is the type of videos that women do need to see. It's because the culture tells these women that it's okay to be a single mother because you're going to be profitable doing it, and you're doing it without a man. But they don't tell you the stressful side. And the reason why they don't tell you the stressful side is because women are doing it for the glory. When you get to the point where you don't want to do it for the glory no more, because literally you're taking on multiple personalities that you have to satisfy, I think that's where people reach their breaking point, where they're getting to the point now, especially now, a lot of women are getting to the point where they're just completely stressed out that they have children, and they're starting to snap. You should keep watching the news.
But you're going to have, do you understand that you're going to have to do this?
Well, I don't want to.
Okay, but I can't, do you understand that I'm not going to take care of your children? I'm not getting ready to raise 3 kids.
Look,
do you know how old
you never taught me how to be a mom. You didn't tell me what to do. You didn't help me. So now it's your turn. You take your grandkids so I can live my life stress-free.
Okay, but the reason that I could not teach you how to be a mother, Angel, is because I was working a full-time job.
You hear that? She said it's because I was working a full-time job. And this is one of the reasons why the gang population is so high. It's because women want to have the children for the glory. They want to have it for the barbecues. They want to have them for the holidays. But the child normally ends up raising itself. Now children are being raised by the internet. They're being raised by other influences. Now the parents cannot make a connection with their child because they have to go work full-time jobs to live out this lifestyle they was told. And the children are growing up dumber. And the dumber the child gets, the more they go home to the parents, and it becomes worse when you don't have no connection to the child. And the child has their belief system and you have your belief system, but it all started out with you doing it because it felt good. Go back.
I cannot. I'm not. Just hear me out when I say I'm not gonna take care of your 3 kids that you had. Because you're disrespectful. You just come over here and just drop them off.
I have to ask you to watch your grandchildren.
No, you're not talking about watching. You just told me I was gonna have to raise them.
I have to ask you to raise your grandchildren.
Oh my God.
They're your grandchildren.
Oh
It's your
my-
responsibility.
I can't even believe I'm hearing this from you right now. I cannot believe that you actually think that I'm supposed to say it's okay that I'm just gonna just give up my life, my freedom, to raise 3 kids that are not even mine. I raised you all, and that's all I'm gonna do. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. So you can forget that. I'm not doing it.
See, grandparents help these women with these decisions because they aid it. They make it seem like it's so cute. One thing about cultures that make it, right? When someone becomes like a single mother, they look at them a little different. When a woman gets divorced from a man, they start to look at her a little different because they understand that there's less structure that's entering inside of that person. When someone starts to see someone's life broken up, then they already know, like, all right, there's going to be a lot of mental influences behind it. But when it comes to the community, they encourage because it's part of the man versus woman in the community. What do I mean? That means that Black women are having children with guys that are not going to make good fathers on purpose, because those are the guys that are good in bed that makes them feel good about having a child. See, if they know they're planning on being a single mother, they at least want to be a single mother in style. So they want to sleep with the guy who's the best in bed. So a Black woman would tell you he's good enough to sleep with, but he's not good enough to marry. So they have the child with the Chads and Tyrones. Then they start raising it by themselves a little bit, getting the ego. And then when it gets hard, they go find the nice guy. And then the nice guy is trying to fulfill a void with kids. So he comes into it and he's blinded by everything that's about to happen. Trust me, that's when the stepdads kept the bun of the stick. What she got is a young dude who ain't trying to be no stepdad, but she ain't trying to be no single mom. So she's like, all right, if my mother want to coach me into this, then she's going to have to be the one that pick up the blunt end of the stick. She's going to have to pick up the slack because she coached me into it. That's what's happening.
You did not raise us.
What you?
And I'm not raising mine. So it's your responsibility now. So if you don't mind, I can just drive off. You raise your grandchildren. You can do it better than I can. I can't do it.
I want you to hear me when I say this.
I hear you, but
I am not raising your 3 kids. I am not keeping them today. I'm not keeping them tomorrow. Matter of fact, this is all your responsibility from this point on. You should have thought about that after you had the first one, and then the second one, and then now you got 3. Hey, girl, bye.
Woo! Now, how did she get to 3? That's the question. How she get to 3? This is how they get to 3. Remember, I tell you guys, and I told guys, when you get your heart broke, most men can only say one girl that broke his heart. That's it. When you ask a man who broke his heart, they're going to mention one woman. And that one woman is either going to make you the best version of yourself after the breakup, or it's going to put you in a lifetime of depression. There are guys who got their heart broken one time, and you have never been able to date the same since. But you only had your heart broken one time. And then there's guys, when they get their heart broken, they're like, I'm going to the gym. I'm going to get rich. I'm going to bounce back harder. That's the only way it works for a man. But when it comes to a woman, if she tries to solidify a marriage with the first child and it doesn't work, she keeps fishing again. Let me get another guy, have a kid with, and see if he's going to do it. Let me get another guy, have a kid with, see if she's going to do it. She starts to baby trap. Because that's her way of trying to get over the last relationship. That's why when you let women just run free, they're going to run and get babies. Why? Because their only power is in sex. The only trap is in the kid. She's thinking, have a kid with another man and maybe he'll stick around. Oh man, that dude ain't. Now, let me go get with him and have a kid with him and see if they stick around. This is where you have multiple baby daddies with the same woman. She's baby trapping. She's not even thinking logically about her decisions. This is how women become baby mothers. The first one is the actual one that they wanted. That dude is the guy that they wanted because that dude was the bait. But when times got hard, she has to try to trap another dude in to help pay the bills. That's the problem. That's what most of these women are going to face, is that when they get with a stepdad, there's already a strategy in place that the stepdad doesn't see yet. He thinks his niceness is working. He's thinking he's coming to be a king over a household that looks like it's broken. And it's like, no, you're part of her strategy. It's still her kid. You're here for the bills, homie. Let's get back to it.
Yeah, well, and I raised all three of y'all.
You did not.
Yes, I did.
You didn't.
You had everything that you wanted. I was right there to teach and instill you. I don't even know where this attitude is coming from. I didn't raise you like this, Angel.
Okay, well, listen. Being a single parent will make you angry, mad, upset, and stressed, and everything above, and I am tired.
I'm glad she's saying that. Ladies, if I got the ladies watching right now, please pay attention to this. I want all the ladies to pay attention to this. This ain't nothing cute. There is nothing cute about what she's doing. She's saying it is extremely stressful. So if a man does come into your life to help you out, you ladies need to start submitting. If you got a nice guy that's walking into your life and he wants, let me come up for it. You get a nice guy that comes into your life and he wants to help you with your kids, stop giving him a hard time. It's too many stepdads out here who are looking to help single mothers take care of their kid. Let that man be the king of the household. Let him run it so he can relieve a lot of stress. Simple as that. Let's get back to it.
But you cannot come over here and drop those children off and think that I'm supposed to say, yes, I'm going to do it, because I'm not. Now, look, hey.
There's no point in you telling them to get back in the car because they're not coming with me.
I'm not.
They're not coming.
Come on,
Nope.
come on here. Y'all, come on and get in this car.
They're not coming.
Grandma not playing around. I would do the same thing. Put them kids back in the car and let her go deal with her own situation. The sad part about that, when people get frustrated, they become depressed, they become miserable. One thing that they do, that everyone does, the moment you hit depression, you no longer care about nobody's emotions. You no longer care about nobody's feelings. You take your emotion and you take your feelings and you place them above everybody. You feel entitled. The more depressed a person is, the more entitled they feel for someone to treat them a certain way. That's what she's going through. She's reached depression. She don't even care about the thoughts of her kids and what the kids are going through or anything. It's all about her.
I'm not.
Oh, what?
Hey,
What is the point of them getting back in the car?
I'm not. I'm
Well, I'm
not.
not either, so.
Yeah, get in the car here.
Oh, my God.
Come on here. Get in the car.
Damn.
Grandma loves you.
Love you too.
All right, and I'll see you later. Angel, yeah, talking. We're done. You can go now. You can go now. Go on and pull off. I don't know what you're sitting here for.
Out.
Don't.
See, this ain't right. This is not right at all. And the sad part about this, I've seen these situations in real life. This is why when you come across like, I got a single mother that her kids adore me. I'm talking about we're not together. I'm talking about a woman that I know of. Her kids adore me, but I don't ever say anything to her or her kids. And you know, like some people would be like, how come you don't associate yourself with certain people? And I was like, when I come across a single woman with 5 kids by 5 different dudes, I think she's mentally ill. I think she's fucked up. So I don't even associate with girls like that. Because I already know people like that, they have bad spirits. And the sad part about it is the kids that are next to a mother like this become emasculated. Like these children are watching mom and grandma go back and forth. But when they seeing these women argue, you have to understand, these are the leaders of these little boys. The women are actually the leaders because there's no father there. The young guy didn't want her. So as these mother and grandmother go back and forth, argue back and forth for the children are trying to feel like they're the problem. Now the children are like, we're the problem now. They don't know what to do with us. And it fucks with their insecurity and it emasculates them. That's what's going on with these little boys, and that's what's been going on in the community. This is why the culture's backwards. It's because everybody is more concerned with their feelings. Selfish feelings. Because the moment you hit depression, you feel entitled for the world to change for your emotion. You don't care about what other people think. She don't even care about her own kids.
Get out. Don't get out. What in the world?
Get out.
Hey, look. Oh my God. No shit.
Yeah, get out.
Hey, Angel, what?
Damn.
What?
And she drove off. Boy, no.
Oh my God.
And she drove off.
Left. Hey, babies. Wait, don't.
All right. Now that that's over with, let's be honest. That was a fucking skit. That was a skit. We're gonna call it what it is. It's skit. Yes, it is sad. YM Fredo says it's sad. Yes, it's sad. But the sad part about this is that I'm pretty sure a lot of guys have seen this situation. Me personally, I've seen it in real life. Yes, I've seen this multiple times. I've seen women pull up, drop the kids off at grandma's house, and go missing for 6 months to a year. I've seen women drop the kids off, disappear, and just send money. And just keep sending money. I know women right now whose grandmother is raising their kids, and they just keep sending mommy thousands of dollars every month, sending mommy thousands of dollars every month to take care of the child. You have to understand that when it comes to relationships and it comes to building families, you're taking on a whole different level of stress that exists outside your feelings. A lot of people want to get married and have kids because they think it feels good, because it looks and it feels good on TV. TV and entertainment is the first form of manipulation. When you grow up with a computer in front of you, you pretty much have grown up in a fake world. You grow up with a TV in front of you, you pretty much growing up in a fake world. Look at people that watch TV all day and look at people that's on the internet all day. Look how their bodies and mind operate. But those who put that down can achieve more. That's why if you look at the millennials, they become more successful because we grew up in an era where there were no cell phones. You have to understand, when I was growing up, the thug, the incel, the cool guy, and the guy good at sports and the killers, we were all in the same crew. Back in the day, it was always some pro-black incel in the crew, like, yeah, man, and Malcolm X like this, and then you had your homeboy over there, he's sipping, smoking weed and shit, like, nigga, shut the fuck up, and then you got your boy in the crew who plays sports that you like, nah, don't let him hit the weed, bro, he ain't allowed to hit the weed, that nigga go to school and shit. That's how it was when we were growing up. Men had to come outside and mingle with other men and then grow up as a man. Now with the internet, the incels got somewhere to go and get brainwashed. The women got somewhere to go and get brainwashed. These type of people got somewhere to go and get brainwashed. Now the world is just moving in chaos. It made everyone get trapped inside of their feelings. We're living in a world where when people start to lash out because of their feelings, you're going to get nothing but chaos.